Hello everyone, I am Neeti Tibrewala, a certified Zentangle teacher. So today is the second day for the 3-7 challenge, and I'll talk about the 3-7 challenge today while we're making the tile rather than talking right now. So the first thing what we're going to do is that we will be doing the day 2 question number 1. How are you feeling today? Or how are you feeling basically right now? So take a moment. If you want, you can close your eyes. So I think I'm feeling ready, Today I am feeling ready for the day 2 tile. Yesterday I was a little nervous and even excited because it was the first time I was doing the live session, and yes, I learned a lot of things yesterday. So here today I am ready for the day 2 tile. This is what, and this is the only thing that I am feeling right now. So I'll give you a moment to write down your feelings. Please write down how are you feeling right now. Okay, by the time I'll just introduce the Zentangle method to you all. So I'm quoting it as it's in the Zentangle book. Okay, Zentangle is an easy to learn, relaxing and fun way to create beautiful images by drawing structured patterns. It was founded by Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas in 2003, so that people who thought they weren't artists could discover the joy and focus on putting pen to paper. So this is what Zentangle is about, and when we talk about the Zentangle method, we will talk about the 8 basic steps of the method. So the 8 basic steps start from gratitude. Okay, so like I quoted, yes, like I told yesterday, I quoted Gautam Buddha's gratitude proverb. So I'd quote that today also, because this is the best gratitude proverb I have come across. Let us rise up and be thankful. For if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. Gautam Buddha. So this gratitude message is really important, because it talks about being grateful of the least that we have, and how being grateful can make it the most. So just let's close our eyes and be grateful. To maybe the clean drinking water, the healthy food that we eat, the clothes that we put on. Be grateful for the roof that we have on top of us. So, once we're done with the gratitude, and you can never be done with gratitude actually. So, the supplies that we will be using today is the Zentangle apprentice, and actually to keep it very simple and minimalist, I am not introducing any new supply for this challenge. So, it is this Zentangle apprentice. You can use anything you are comfortable to draw on and to draw with, but I would recommend a good quality paper, artist paper, and a fine liner. Right now I will be using Pigma Pen 05 Sakura, Japan. It is a black pen, and I'll be using a regular pencil to shade, and a blending stub to blend the pencil marks. So, the second step after gratitude is the 4 corner dots. And then connect. So, here I have connected and I have done the third step. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to make a string. So, maybe you could watch me first and then make your string. So, it is basically a triangle. Now, what we are going to do is we will make poke root. So, for that I will show you how we make poke root. Maybe I could zoom a little for you. Yeah. Okay, so our first angle that we are going to use today is poke root. I think I'm running out of ink. All right. Poke root. So, poke root would start with a small rectangle kind of thing. Maybe you could tip it with a little depth and make a big circle around it. Okay. You see, I have not come over this line, the rectangle, I am going behind it. So, you can just make a poke root here. Maybe you could make a poke root here. Excuse me. So, and we could go beyond this layer also. So, here I would do poke root over here. You could choose any section you want to. So, like by the time we are tangling, I would like to talk about the inspiration behind the 3-7 challenge. So you can see that I'm going behind the string. I don't want to, or we could, actually just do with the string. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about this book called The Secret, the Magic by Rhonda Byrne. It was suggested to me by my co-sister Namita Tibrewala. And this book tells us the importance to be grateful every moment. It's a very beautiful book. I have, read the book, actually followed what the book says for 21 days and more. And have actually seen the difference in me as a person. I am a happier person and much more grateful than I was before. So, this book also talks about one thing, that if you want to get into a good habit, then it says that you should practice that activity for at least 21 days. Or maybe if you want to get rid of a bad habit, that too you should practice at least for 21 days, which makes it easier to get into a habit or get rid of a bad habit. So, this is what has inspired me, and the name suggestion for the challenge was suggested to me by Soya Sohee Choi, a certified Zentangle teacher. And she had also participated in the challenge when I made it first, when I did the challenge before this time. And I had some more students who supported me with this challenge, who, because of which I got the confidence to go live and share it with more people. So there were Poonam, Neha, Ahana, they've all learned the Zentangle method with me. Okay. So, being a CZT, I've been tangling every now and then, but tangling on a daily basis is not as easy as it should be for a certified Zentangle teacher. So, yes, I also was looking forward to this challenge so that I get into this habit of tangling daily, kind of meditating daily. So, the reason why I've put 3 questions to my challenge is because I really feel that my emotions matter, and so does yours. And that's why we really need to know how we are feeling. So we are almost done with poke root. Okay. So tangling is the fifth step of the eight basic steps of Zentangle method. The second tangle that we're going to make is mist. So if this is our line, then probably we make these waves. Okay, some long, some short. Very random in sizes, in length. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put little dots. Yeah. So if you want, you can go all the way down. So you can use colors to the tile, different colored pens to make different tangles. You can make it interesting in your own way. Okay, so yeah, just zoom out a little. Yeah. Okay, so for mist, okay, I think I'll go with this section. Okay. So I'm purposely over here going a little longer because we have space here. So see, you can judge accordingly. And eventually I'll run out of space when I go on the other side a little more upward. Maybe I'll add one here. Excuse me. So today I think I'm lucky. The party hall does not have any music on, so it's quite calm, quiet over here. So do let me know what you think about the tangles, about the tile, about the 3-7 challenge in the comments box. Yes, today you can comment. Uh, I have changed the settings when I found out that there were some technical issues. I had disabled my comments, and also it was for the kids. It showed it was for the kids, and you know, not everyone is allowed to, or the comment section is disabled automatically when it comes to kids. So I changed that setting, and now you can comment on the video and let me know what you feel about the tile, the tangle, the process of Zentangle method. If you want, you can share how you're feeling right now. So here we are done with mist. Okay. Now the other tangle that we're going to do is holly bow. Okay. So for the ones who joined in late, maybe you could see the tangle that we've made it before. So right now we're going to make holly bow. So for holly bow, we're going to make parallel lines, okay, like this. And the other set of parallel line will go behind the first set of parallel lines. And the third one will go kind of behind the first two, and it doesn't have to go behind all the parallel lines. Like if I end up here, so you see that it's going only behind the second one. So it depends when you are making that parallel line, what are you coming across, just go behind those lines. Like this. So you can fill that area with these parallel lines going behind each other. Okay. So yes, this spoke root is an organic tangle. Mist is also an organic tangle and an aura tangle, and also a waning tangle because it's dropping down. Okay, so let me start with my holly bow. Okay, I think I'll go this way a little bit. Okay, so I've purposely made my first band broad to just show a little perspective sort of thing, and then I would go narrow and try to get as narrow as possible by the time I lead my last parallel lines. Okay. So, you can give internal aura to these holly balls also. So, I'll just show you one, and you did not give to all of them like this. And if you want, you can give to all of them also. It's completely up to you. It's your tile and make it yours completely, fully, happily. Keep breathing. Let's be grateful for that water that we drink every day, for the water that we have to take bath, to wash our hands, to wash our clothes, for the food we eat, for the food animals eat. Let's just be grateful to everything that we come across. And see positivity in them. Let's be grateful for the clothes that we wear. Okay, I think I'm almost done. I'll just make one more going right across here. So in one of the project packs in Zentangle, they've colored the band of hollyboard lines. So if you want, you can also color the band. Okay, so I just want to close it like this. Close these edges. So this is already closed. This one. This one. And yeah. Okay, so today I think we are a little quick. I saved a little time explaining some things during the process. Okay, the fourth one is evoke. Okay. So the evoke tangle is a little like a border tangle. So we make these little fesco sort of thing, and then we go and make an aura to it. Okay. And then the other side. So be a little close so that we can go behind, So we are a little close so that we could go behind. Like this. Okay. So if you're not crossing the line, it's well and fine, but if it happens that you're crossing it like this, so don't overwrite that line, just go behind it and finish it off. And for this area you can either make it black, or you could just mimic these lines here and there like this and create a cluster sort of thing. Okay, so do you want me to do it again? I think I'll just repeat once again because it's not as easy as it looks like. Okay, so I make 3 of them over here because I'm short of space. I make an aura. Okay, then I make another lens. Okay, and so you could go over, or if you want, you don't go over it. Right. So it's basically just making these little curves with bend, giving a little depth to the tip, and then so yeah. Okay, so this is evoke, and we're going to make evoke over here. Right, so I'll just start from here, maybe. So evoke is also kind of an organic tangle because it it's like kind of inspired by nature. They look like climbers to me. Okay, so another set of evoke. So because we don't have much drama in this style, you can, fill in black also. It would look nice. In the negative space, the space where we're not tangling, between the evoke tangle, we can put in black. This is a tangle which needs a little more focus. And then now I want to, fill in black. I have done other series also for 21 days, like fragments in reticula. 21 days of fragments in reticula. So fragments in reticula is a new concept in Zentangle method, which talks about, you know, uh, filling tiny sections with a repetitive pattern called fragments. Okay. So if you have a big circle, you divide the circle into maybe triangles and then fill those triangles with repetitive patterns. So it will create a meta pattern. So those single fragment would be our fragment, and the single, single triangle on that in that circle would be our fragment, and the circle would be our reticula, and those meta patterns would form the reticula, and those tiny fragments are mostly repetitive and create beautiful meta patterns. So yeah, you can have a look. If they interest you, maybe you could draw one. And then I've also done 21 days of Zendala, fun size Zendala. Those are a little smaller sized circles. The Zendala word comes from the word mandala, a circle. Mandala means a circle, a pious circle. So yeah, when we draw some tangles on the circle tile, it's called a Zendala. So the Zentangle headquarters have named the circle tile as Zendala tiles. So I have done 21 days of fun size Zendala also. Do have a look. Let me know what you think about my tiles, and if you happen to make some of them, do post it and mention me so that I can, share it to my stories also. So you see, the black is making it look so pretty. Okay. So I was talking about the fun size Zendalas. And I've also made Biju mosaics. Okay, so Biju are tiles. They're of 2 inches. Biju are tiles. They are 2 inches square tiles. They're small ones, and really interesting tiles that can be used to create mosaics. So I've done 21 days of those Biju mosaics also. There are 4 tiles in in each session that we draw, and mostly they're repetitive. So it's just sounds, complicated, but the essence of a mosaic is making such that however you join, you see something beautiful or something unique coming up when you change the sides of those bijus connecting to each other, and you find that, oh, okay, this is there, this is, it would surprise you. Every change would bring you a surprise. So yeah, that is Biju mosaics. So you could look at those series also to tangle. You can, if you want, you can, mix. If you don't want to stick to one style, you can mix. You can make a zendala one day or a mosaic the other day. You could do fragments and reticula on the third day. And you need not stick to tangling with me. My tiles are just guidance, mostly for the ones who would rather wonder what to make. You can also use these tangles, and create a new variation to it, or a variation that already exists. You're most welcome to do that also on your tile. So, the filling of black in Evoke is so repetitive and monotonous that it kind of brings me to a less thoughtful process, less thinking. Suddenly my mind is not thinking anything, thinking of. That's why I had that pause. So over here I'd like to do something. Maybe I would go other way for evoke rather than going to the same direction. Okay, wow. All right. So we are done with our tangling. Now we'll go to our sixth step, that is shading. So I'll start with shading Hollybo. I I hold my pen in sleeping position so that the impression is not too dark on the tile. Then the graphite shines way too much. So like the first band, I'd suggest you to go all the way like this and then blend it. Okay. Sorry if it was. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'll have to just make you wait for a moment. I'm just connecting to the power bank. Okay, so now that I've connected to the power bank, I have removed the earphones, and if it's a little noisy or a little disturbing, I'm really sorry. My apologies for that. Because once I've removed the earphones, now you could hear two background sounds. More prominently. So I'll just try to be as quick as possible. What you can do is you can also fill a new tangle or a tangle that we've learned yesterday, that too will do. You could, put in those tangles if you want in these holly bow bands. That's another idea. Or you can just keep it as it is. All right. So to tangle mist, I would first give a little depth to the place where the aura starts. And then a little depth to these, curves here and there. And I just feel that yes, we can put in some depth here also to give a better flow to mist. Okay, so here I'm blending it. So here, you see how giving shading to these layers, we have mist in a dimension. Now we'll shade our poke roots, and I would want to keep it a little simple. So, I'd put it white. I'll put a little white on top. I'll leave it white, I mean to say. And then put some lines, and then we'll blend it downwards. And maybe in circular motion. So there's one more thing when we do shading. What we can do is, we can do we can put in a little graphite where the tangles are going under and over. See, like this. So just to give a little under over depth of the tangles. And this is one reason why, I like to, because shading is my personal best part of tangling. So I like to keep my tangles a little big so that I can focus on my shading. I like tangle enhancement via shading. So first let's just quickly do it for all the poke roots, and then we could go and do the under over shading. Blend it. So you see, okay, I hope you're liking the shading. Right now I'm still novice, so I don't know how to see to my chats while drawing. Probably I'll learn that soon, and maybe reply you as soon as I read the comments on my video itself. But nevertheless, please do comment. Let me know your views on my tiles and also the Zentangle method. And I'm really eager to talk to my viewers. Okay. So now I don't want to make this tangle more dark. So I'm not putting in any pencil in this side. It's already a lot of drama over here. So what I'm going to do, one more thing, is, just add little center lines to it. So this is what I'm doing to enhance my holly bow. And I also want to give a little depth to this area, as if the poke root is, coming over the holly bow cross, and the holly bow is under the poke root. You can stop with your tile wherever you want, wherever you think you are satisfied with your tile. You can stop. But if you want to follow me, you can follow me also. So I think now I'm quite satisfied with my tile, and now I'm going to sign. Okay, so signing is the 7th step. The 8th step is to appreciate your tile, appreciate your hard work that you've put into this, the love, the hard work, the patience that you've put into making this art piece. It's all worth appreciating. Okay, and so today's date is the 16th of March 2023, and day 2 of 3-7, wait, yeah, 3-7 challenge. And you can also write down the tangles that you've written. Evoke, holly bow, you've made on the tile. Mist and poke root. Yeah, so it's fun, and even the tile looks quite fun to me, and refreshing also, because it's the basic of Zentangle method, the fundamentals. Okay, now okay, so here was my day 1, and I have kind of journaled it like this. Okay. I don't know if I could zoom out a little. No, I can't. So I'll just maybe show you like this, without like this. So this is how I journaled it, and it's completely up to you how you want to keep your tiles. I journaled it so that they don't get lost here and there. And whenever I come back to this 21-day journal, I would relish it. All right. So how did you feel during the Zentangle method? For me, I felt, really calm and composed with my tangle, with my art, I would say, art. And there was a point of time especially while making, evoke tangle, making evoke tangles in negative space when I was filling black, coloring, or you could say coloring black. It's coloring black. I think, what I can say, there was a point of time while, doing this thing, I was feeling as if I was not, present in that very moment. So, maybe I was in some different world. I felt I wasn't here. I felt I wasn't here actually. Yeah. And suddenly, when I was making the second layer of evoke, and then the third layer, and then I came back. Okay, how are you feeling after the Zentangle method? So yes, I'm feeling quite expressive, expressive about my feelings. And a little light on my head. So yeah, I think I'm happy also. Okay, so yeah, I have done my 3 questions, and I really want you all to do the same, because our emotions matter a lot, and we should start being alert about how and what we are feeling. So just give me a moment and I could journal it in front of you. So I have these tile holders. Excuse me. So just insert them. Okay. And stick here, or maybe I could stick it in the center and then stick the others up and down in this one. So here I have the glue. Somewhere around the center. And for my tangles, if you want, you can shade those practice tiles of And if you don't want, so today I don't want to shade my practice tiles, so I'll just stick it, and I'm trying to stick where the tangles exist, but and then when we're left with one of the thing, one of the corners, I'll put holly bow over there. So probably I'll put my holly bow here. So I'm just putting, very little glue, not drenching the paper, because the practice tiles are hand cut A4 sheets, bijou tiles, okay, the size of bijou. So I'm not putting a lot of gum because then I'll lose the paper. Excuse me. It's late here. That's why I'm getting these allergies, sneezing allergy that I generally get. Just put this tangle here. Okay, so yeah, this is how I have journaled my day 2. And there are a lot of artists who use a lot of decorative items of scrapbook and decorative, who make greeting cards also, and a lot of creative stuff. You can use them in your journaling too. So we're done with our day 2 3-7 challenge. All right, thank you so much everyone. And okay, before I go, if you've made the tile, or if whenever you make the tile, please mention me. In Instagram I am Instyle Studio 2020, and in Facebook I have a page, Instyle Studio, and I have my personal Facebook profile also, which says Neeti Tibrewala. So you all can mention me over there, so that I can share your artworks to my story and inspire other artists also to do the challenge. Please like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and do hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post anything new. Thank you so much. Bye.